Good morning, everybody. Oh, here's the camera. Welcome to your 90-minute Bikram yoga class. We're going to be doing this virtually. And so if you're at home, just listen to your body because you don't have the heat. You want to be really, really careful with the muscles. Go slow. And again, just try to have a great practice. We have Rachel here, our beautiful model, doing the practice in front of the camera. But, she has been practicing a long time. She has a beautiful practice. We're all at different stages in our practice. So listen to the dialogue, follow the words, and let's begin, please, with pranayama, deep breathing, standing deep breathing, good for the lungs and respiratory system. Feet together nicely. Interlace all 10 fingers underneath the chin, webbing to webbing, directly underneath the chin, thumbs pressed gently against the throat. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nose and mouth are just the passageway. Breathe as long as possible, as deep as possible, as slow as possible. Stand up nice and tall. Empty the lungs first. Concentrate, meditate, and begin, please. Inhale through the nose and slowly lift your elbows up towards the ceiling. Suck the stomach in, full lungs. Exhale through the mouth and H-A-ha sound. Slowly push the head back as far back as it goes. Empty the lungs completely. Elbows touch. Inhale. Bring your chin back down to level. Look at your stomach. Suck it in. Tighten it up. Hold it in. Full lungs. And exhale through the mouth as you slowly push the head back. Hips push forward slightly. No backward bending. Elbows touch. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Look at your stomach. Suck it in. Rib cage visible in the mirror. Stretch up. And exhale through the mouth as you slowly push the head back. Keep the spine straight. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Elbows high above the chest. Inhale, head down. Every time you inhale, you're taking more and more and more air in. Stretch up out of the waist. Exhale through the mouth. And every time you exhale, you are trying to empty the lungs completely. Check it out. Be breathless at the end. Inhale. Head down. Stomach in, stretch up out of the waist. Continuously lengthen, full lungs. And exhale, head back. Eyes open, mouth open, H-A-ha sound. You trace a line on the ceiling. Elbows touch. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows touch. Coming towards the end here of our first set, slower, deeper, and stronger, more exaggerating. You're stretching that fibrous tissue of your lungs, full lungs. Exhale, head back. Again, hips push forward slightly. There's no backward bending. Elbows high above the chest. Elbows touch. 2 more. First set. Deepest breath every time, taking more and more air in. Fill it up at the top. Hold it. And exhale. Head back. Slowly push the head back. Chest up, chest up, chest up. Shoulders down. Elbows high above the chest. Last one. First set. Deepest breath so far. Don't stop inhaling. When you get to the top, take in 1 more sip and hold it. Good. Exhale through the mouth. Empty the lungs. Elbows touch. Very good. Change. Arms down by the sides. If you want, you can bend the knees. Roll the shoulders, the neck. And second set, please. Interlace all 10 fingers under the chin. Think and consider using a non-dominant grip. Opposite hand is on top. The legs are nice and engaged. The spine is straight. Empty the lungs completely. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Suck your stomach in. Look in the mirror. Suck your stomach in. Tighten it up. Full lungs. Rib cage visible. Exhale through the mouth. Hips forward. Notice your feet. Are you rocking back and forth? Nice, solid, firm foundation, all 4 corners of each foot. Good. Inhale. Head down. Notice the shoulders. Keep them down and away from the ears. Stretch up out of the waist, expanding through the rib cage. Exhale. Head back. And again, even here, the shoulders are down. You're trying to lift your elbows up higher, high above the chest. They touch at the end. Inhale, head down. Stomach in, stomach in. Create that snoring sensation. In the back of the throat, the nose is just the passageway. Good. Exhale. Head back. Mouth is just the passageway. You hear it in the throat. H-A, ha sound, like you're fogging a mirror on the ceiling. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows touch. Good. Coming towards the end now of our second set. And again, we're trying to increase the lungs' capacity. So see if you can take in more air every time. Good. Exhale, head back. And again, check it out. Are you breathless? Pay attention to those little things. When the elbows touch, push it all out. 2 more. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Last one. Deepest, strongest, fullest breath of your entire day. Take in one more sip. Hold it. Let it swirl around. Exhale. Head back. Excellent work, my friends. Arms down by the sides. So let's start with some postures. In the warm-up series, Ardha Chandrasana with Padahastasana, half moon with hands to feet pose. Feet together nicely, please. Inhale, the arms up sideways overhead. Interlock all 10 fingers. Release just your index finger. Thumbs cross. Get a nice tight grip all the way up to the wrist. Don't lose the grip. Taking a deep inhale. Stretch up. Try to touch the ceiling. And go ahead, do your side bending. Bend up and over and down to the right, up and over and down to the left, right and left and right and left. Push your hips to the right, push your hips to the left. And this is a diagnostic tool. We're checking out where the body is today. Every time you come through the center, reach up again and try to create more space between the vertebra, right and left, right and left, right and left. And when you can't stretch up anymore, go ahead and come to stopping in the center together. Feet together, body weight is in the heels. Hips push forward towards the mirror to open up the hips and pelvis. Upper body leaning back a couple of inches to open up the chest and rib cage. Lift your chin up. Throat is visible. Arms and head together. Squeeze your palms nice and tight. Taking a deep inhale. Stretch up. Touch the ceiling. And bend your body up and over and down to the right in an exactly straight line from the side without bending the elbows and without bending the knees. You want to feel and create a tremendous stretching sensation happening down the entire left side of the body, bones to the skin, fingers to the toes, smiling, happy face in the mirror. Make sure the body weight is all the way back into the heels, and we go through the corrections, bringing left hip forward towards the mirror, 2 hips in one line, upper body leaning back, bringing that right shoulder forward, 2 hips, 2 shoulders in one line. From the side, you'd fit between 2 panes of glass. Lift your chin up, throat is visible, arms and head together. You use the strength of your right arm to stretch up. And on the exhale, come down and push. Push, push. Good. Change. Come back to the middle. Stop. Taking a deep inhale. Stretch up again. Try to touch the ceiling and go. Send your body up and over and down to the left in an exactly straight line from the side. Again, without bending the elbows and without bending the knees. You want to feel, create tremendous stretching inside out all over, bones to the skin. Body weight to the heels. Make sure you don't have gripping in your toes. Bring your right hip forward towards the mirror, 2 hips in one line. Upper body leaning back, left shoulder comes forward, 2 hips, 2 shoulders in one line. Lift your chin up, the throat is visible, arms and head together. You inhale, create more length and stretch up. And on the exhale, come down and push. Push, push. Good. Come back to the middle. Taking a deep inhale. Stretch up. Try to touch the ceiling. And then release the head back as far back as it goes. You're looking for the wall. You're looking for the floor behind you. Immediately drop your arms back with your ears and bend your total spine, backward bending. Upper, middle, Lower back bending. Look for the wall. Look for the wall. Look for the floor behind you. Squeeze your butt. Push your stomach, your hips, your thighs forward towards the mirror. Now arms back. Look back. Reach back. Go back. More back. Way back. Touch the back wall. Change. Inhale. Come up. Arms and head together. Bend your knees. Hinge your hips. And stretch forward and come down with a firm belly and a flat back. When the hands get to the floor, bend your knees several times like you are marching in place. Right and left and right and left and right and left and right and left. Very important when you're doing the right and left marching that 2 heels are flat on the floor. And yes, if you want to bend down and squat down, bounce a couple of times, whatever you need to do, but be careful here because not only is the spine not warmed up, but if you don't have a heated room, the hamstrings are not warmed up. So really, please, at home, be careful in the first set. Right and left, right and left, and right and left. Padahastasana, hands with feet pose. Bend your knees very deeply. Reach around and cup your heels from behind your heels, standing on all 5 fingers of each hand, pinkies touching, thumbs included in the grip. Make sure those feet are together. Glue your stomach to your thighs, glue your chest to your knees, and your face on the legs below the knees. Slowly, gently roll forward to the toes, push the knees back, lift your hips up, and pull and stretch your upper body down from the lower spine. From the side, no light, space, or air is coming through. You look like a grilled cheese sandwich. Roll forward to the toes, push the knees back with the help of the chest. Use your bicep strength to pull, suck your stomach in. Bring your shoulders up and away from the ears. Try to wrap your elbows more behind the calves. Roll forward to the toes, push the knees back, try to lock the knees. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, push the knees back, pull on the heels, try to lock the knees. Eventually in the future, lock the knees at the end. Change. Arms and head together. Come up with a flat back. And when you get to the top, slowly, gently, arms float down by the side. Stand still and breathing, always normal. Second set. Inhale, arms up over the head side. Interlock all 10 fingers, release just the index finger. Get a nice tight grip. Don't lose the grip. Try using a non-dominant grip. Body weight to the heels, hips push forward, upper body back, chin up, chest up. Inhale, stretch up, try to touch the ceiling and go. Second set, up and over and down to the right. Push your hips to the left, beyond the flexibility. And now in the second set, we are going to our maximum expression of the posture, holding the posture still, breathing always normal. Really make sure the body weight is in the heels mostly and going through those corrections if you need to, bringing left hip forward, right shoulder forward, tummy in, chin up. Those are grapefruit under there. Arms and head together. You inhale to lengthen, and on the exhale, go to your maximum. Come down and push, push, push. Good. Inhale, come back up to the middle and stop. Taking a deep breath. Stretch up. Touch the ceiling and go. Send your body up and over and down to the left. Push your hips to the right. Beyond your flexibility, go into your maximum expression of your posture today. Hold it still, breathing, always normal. And if you are using a mirror at home, check out your face. You want a nice, soft, serene gaze. Body weight to the heels, knees locked, right hip forward, left shoulder forward, chin up, throat visible. Good, Rachel. Arms and head together. You inhale, stretch up. And on the exhale, come down and push, push and push. Change. Come back to the middle and stop. Good. Taking a deep inhale. Stretch up, 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 up. Then release the head back as far back as it goes. And in the second set, pay attention to that neck and those shoulders. You want that neck totally relaxed. Inhale, stretch up. Try to touch the ceiling and bend back and reach back. You've got to reach for the wall behind you. You've got to point at what you're looking at and bend your total spine. Your total spine. Backward bending. Think upper, middle, lower back bending. Check it out. Are your knees locked? Is the body weight mostly in the heels? Push the hips forward and lift your chest up and drop your arms back. Look back, bend back, go back, way back, more back. Touch the back wall. Change, inhale, come up. Good. Arms, head together. Bend your knees, folks. Bend your knees and come down with a flat back. We really, really want to protect those knees coming down with control. Good. Hands to the floor. Set, right and left, right and left, right and left for second set of Padahastasana. More warmed up here, so not as long as a warm-up. not as long of a warm-up. And we're going to come right into it. So feet together nicely, bend your knees very deeply, reach around, cup your heels from behind your heels, standing on all 5 fingers of each hand. Do your best. And in the second set, bend your knees even more so that you can wrap your elbows behind your calves and keep them behind the calves. Roll forward to the toes, face on the legs below the knees. Lift your hips up and pull and stretch your body down from the lower spine. We want a nice, tight, compact body from the side. So check it out. Is the face on the legs, below the knees. Stomach, thighs, chest, knees glued together. You push the knees back with the help of the chest. Shoulders away from the ears. Can you wrap your elbows even more behind the calf muscles and feel that stretching all the way down? Stomach in, roll forward, shoulders away from the ears, push the knees back. Eventually in the future, lock the knees, lock the knees, lock the knees. Change. Arms head together, stretch forward and come up with a flat back. And very good. Arms float down by the side, breathing always normal. Coming into our Utkatasana, the awkward chair pose. Go ahead and step your right foot out to the right, hips with distance. It's about 6 inches or the length of a dollar bill. Heels invisible behind the toes. Bring the arms up, please, parallel to the floor. Arms are locked, all 5 fingers glued together, fingers in line with your shoulders. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in and sit your hips down into the imaginary chair that is way, way too far behind you. 100% of the body weight is in the heels, feet flat position, spine straight to begin with. Now lift your chest up and arch your upper body back like you're doing a standing cobra. Suck the stomach in up off the thighs, the rib cage visible in the mirror. 6 inches between feet, knees, and hands. Everybody chest up, lean back, try to fall down backwards at the end. Change, inhale, come up, high up onto the tippy tip toes like a ballerina. I'm pulling your chest, your head, your neck, and your spine up towards the ceiling like natural human traction. Don't even blink your eyes. Just bend your knees. Bend your knees and sit your hips down into the chair. As you sit the hips down into the chair, you lift your knees up, heels up, heels up. Spine is straight. The head, the shoulders, the hips are sliding down an imaginary wall behind you. Sit down into the chair. Don't hover above the chair. Don't go below the chair. Change, inhale, come up. Heels come down with control, and the arms stay there. Third part. Come up off the heels a little bit and squeeze your knees together. There's a $100 bill, and that's important right now. In between your knees, you don't want to lose it. Suck your stomach in, engage your arms, and slowly lower the body down. The slower you go, the better you do. Come all the way down, all the way down, all the way down until the hips are hovering above the heels, half an inch minimum. Knees together and down towards the floor. If there was a ball in your lap, it would roll forward. Upper body leaning back, spine straight. Squeeze the knees together, suck your stomach in. Inhale, breathing. Try to come all the way back up without leaning forward. Do the best you can. Come all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Good. Heels down, arms down. Right foot to the place. Stand still, breathing always normal. Hopefully your heart rate is increasing here, and yet the face is calm. Face is serene. Second set. Please, right foot. Step it back out to the right back into that sweaty footprint, if it's sweaty. I hope it's sweaty for you at home, that you left behind. Heels invisible, arms up, arms locked. Again, engage the arms. No turkey arms. Triceps, biceps, forearms engaged. Exhale, breathing. Suck your stomach in and keep it in as you sit down and back. Sit down and back into the chair that is way too far behind you. Second set, we are trying to go deeper. So see if you can go to your maximum. See if you can go to the edge, holding it still, breathing always normal. You're stretching your arms forward as you sit down deeper into the chair, lifting the chest up like a standing cobra. Suck your stomach in and check out your heels in the mirror or down on the floor. They're still invisible behind the toes, 6 inches between feet, knees, and hands. Everybody chest up, lean back, try to fall down backwards at the end. Change, inhale, come up, high up onto the tippy tip toes. High up onto the tiptoes, ballerina style, pulling chest, neck, head, everything. Your whole spine stretching up like natural human traction. Bend your knees. Bend your knees and lower the hips down. Lift your heels up more. Lift your heels up more. Knees up, knees up, knees up. Engage your core, engage your arms. Spine is straight. Sit down into the chair. Sit down lower. Sit down for 3. Sit down for 2. Sit down for 1. Change, inhale, come up. And release the heels down. Third part. Whew. Come up off the heels and squeeze your knees together. Suck your stomach in slowly. Lower the body down for 10, 9, 8, 7. Do your best. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're all the way down there, all the way down there. Knees together and down towards the floor. The spine is straight. Arms are locked from the side. It looks like you're carrying a box in your lap. If at home you want to bounce and bounce, you can stop on an up bounce. Squeeze the knees together. Suck the stomach in. Inhale, breathing, come all the way back up. Nice and slow. Of course, the slower you go, the better you do as we build strength. Heels come down, arms down. Right foot to the place, stand still, and breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose. And because we're not in a heated room, don't get into the habit of breathing through the mouth in the hot practice. Always through the nose. Eagle, Gayarasana, feet together. Inhale, arms up over the head side, press the palms. And as you exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left arm, crossing at the elbows. And again at the wrists, palms to a prayer position, thumbs towards you, or interlaced fingers. If you have really tight shoulders, you can also give yourself a big hug. Pull the elbows down, sit down into the chair, and if you want to, you can bounce a couple of times. Bounce and bounce, upper body leaning back. Inhale, lift your right leg high up and over your left leg. Cross and wrap and twist those right toes behind the calf muscle. The left calf muscle, point the toes down towards the floor to eliminate any light space or air between the foot and the calf muscle. Bring the body weight back into the standing heel and gently return your knees over to the right. Arms and upper body over to the left, lining everything down the center. Feet, knees, elbows, hands. If the foot is coming out, you sit down more. If you're losing the balance, you lean back more. Pull the elbows down, suck the stomach in, arch the upper body back at the end. Change. Inhale, stretch up, palms touch. And on the exhale, you swing with control. That left arm underneath the right arm, again, crossing at the elbows and the wrists. Palms prayer position, thumbs towards you. Pull the elbows down, sit down into the chair. And if you want to, again, you can bounce and bounce. Bounce and bounce, upper body leaning back for balance. Inhale, lift your left leg high up and over the right leg, cross and wrap and twist. Now, even if you can't get your toes behind the calf muscle, you point them down in the direction that you want them to go. Body weight is in the heels, so really take the gripping out of your toes and gently return the knees over to the left, arms, upper body over to the right. Everything lines up down the middle, feet, knees, elbows, hands. Foot coming out, sit down more, losing the balance, lean back more, pull the elbows down, suck the stomach in, arch the upper body back, change. Inhale, stretch up, palms touch, second set, right away, swing. Right arm underneath the left arm, zoom, crossing elbows and wrists. Pull the elbows down. Pull the elbows down and sit down into the chair. If you want to, you can bounce. Upper body leaning back. Inhale, lift your right leg high up and over the left. Get those toes behind the calf. Point the toes down towards the floor. Really push that right foot into your left calf muscle as you point the toes down towards the floor and line up everything down the middle. So bring that right hip back, left hip forward, knees to the right, arms and upper body over to the left. Everything lines up down the middle. Everybody pull your elbows down. Suck the stomach in. At the very end, you arch the upper body back. Good. Change. Inhale. Stretch up. Palms touch. Last one. Swing your left arm under your right. Palms prayer position. Thumbs towards you. Eventually, those fingers might even go below the nose. Pull the elbows down. Sit down into the chair. Upper body back. Left leg high up and over the right. Toes behind the calf. Toes pointing down. Again, you actively are pushing the left foot into the calf muscle. Get rid of any light space, air between foot and calf muscle, cutting off the blood flow to the 14 major joints of the body, including the scapula. Sit down, line up everything down the middle, knees left, arms upper body right, pull the elbows down, suck your stomach in. At the very end, arch the upper body back. Change. Inhale, stretch up, and palms touch. Exhale, arms float down, and party time. Party time, party time. Now, you're at home. I hope you're not having a margarita. Stick to that water. Stick to the superior electrolytes. And one quick sip. Save the margarita for after class. Feet together, coming into our standing and balancing series, beginning with Dandiyamana Janu Sharasana, standing forehead to the knee. Shift your body weight over to the left leg and pick up your right leg 90 degrees with your ankle underneath your knee and your toes back towards your face. Interlace your hands, round forward and down, and get that grip. All 10-finger interlaced grip right below the toes, thumbs included in the grip. And no, the grip is not negotiable, thumbs included in the grip. Look at your left leg in the mirror. If you don't have a mirror, visualize it, feel it, engage the muscles to the bone. Pick up that knee. It's locked concrete solid. If it's bending, shaking, or wobbling, the posture has not started yet. But if you're ready, inhale, breathing, start to kick that right heel forward towards the mirror. Flex your right toes back towards the face at the ankle joint. Continuously keep kicking and don't stop kicking as you pull your toes back towards your face. Eventually, your upper leg will be locked parallel to the floor from the side like the capital letter L as in Linda. Then and only can you bend the elbows down. Bend the elbows down to hug the calf muscle. Elbows will eventually go below the calf muscle. Suck your stomach in wherever you are. Shoulders away from the ears. Good. And change the arms. Bend that right knee. Right foot to the place and feet together. And again, so no matter where you are in your practice, the posture builds upon itself. So if you can't lock the kicking leg, don't bring the elbows down, etc., etc. Shift the weight over to the right leg. Pick up the left leg 90 degrees. Ankle underneath the knee, and already you're flexing your toes back towards your face. Round the body down, stomach in, interlace all 10 fingers, count them 10, right below the toes with the thumbs included in the grip. Look at your right leg. If you don't have the mirror, visualize it, feel it. Lock the knee, concrete solid lamppost, unbroken, no knee. If you're ready to kick, start to kick that left heel forward towards the mirror, flexing the left toes back towards the face at the ankle joint. Continuously keep kicking. Don't stop kicking or killing. And feel the stretch in the hamstring, calf, and Achilles tendon. Once upper leg is locked, you can bend the elbows down. Bend the elbows down to hug the calf muscle. The elbows will eventually go below the calf muscle. Wherever you are, suck your stomach in, shoulders away from your ears, and change. Bend that left knee, left foot to the place. Feet together. Hands, palms to the lower back. If you want to give yourself a little assisted back bend, it might feel good for you. And second set, feet together nicely. Please shift the body weight over to the left leg and pick up that right leg 90 degrees. Exhale, breathing, round the body down. Interlace all 10 fingers right below the toes, thumbs included in the grip. Concentrate very deeply on your left knee. Lock the knee, lock the knee. When you're ready to kick, inhale, start to kick that right heel forward towards the mirror, flexing the toes back towards the face at the ankle joint. Eventually, upper leg, standing leg locked, capital letter L from the side. Then and only can you bend the elbows down. Then and only can you bend the elbows down to hug the calf muscle. The elbows eventually go below the calf muscle. If you're going into the final posture, you change your eye gaze first. Tuck your chin into your chest. Round the body down and touch your forehead to your knee. Lock your knee. Change. Come on out. With control, exactly the way that you came into the posture. Right foot down to the place. Shift the weight to the right leg. Please pick up the left leg. Ankle under knee, toes back towards the face. Exhale, breathing, round down. Get the grip, all 10 fingers interlaced under the foot. Concentrate very deeply, laser beam focus on your right leg. Lock it out, concrete solid like a lamppost. If you're ready to kick today, start to kick that left heel forward, flexing the left toes back towards the face at the ankle joint. Continuously keep kicking until you can lock the upper leg and standing leg. If you have it, then and only bend the elbows down. Bend the elbows down to hug the calf muscle. Elbows eventually go below the calf muscle. Go ahead and change your eye gaze and move slowly. Concentrate, meditate. Touch your forehead to your knee. Lock your knee. Beautiful, Rachel. And change. Lift the head. Straighten the arms. Bend the left knee, left foot to the place. Feet together. And if you want to give yourself another little back bend, hands, palms to the lower back. Next posture is a back bend, a twist, but most importantly, it is still a balancing posture. You got to lock the knee. Dandiyamana, Dhanurasana, standing bow pulling pose. So bring the right elbow to the right hip with the palm facing up like you're asking for money. Bring it out to the side, drop it down, and pick up your right foot from the inside at the ankle joint without twisting the wrist. And bring your knees together to touch. Bring your left arm up, palm facing forward, all 5 fingers glued together. Let that right shoulder disappear behind you. Taking a deep inhale, stretch up, try to touch the ceiling. Charge the body forward as you kick your right leg down towards the floor, back towards the back wall, and then up towards the ceiling with pointed toes like a ballerina. When you see your pointed toes start to appear behind the back of your head in the mirror or in your mind's eye, start to bring your body down from the lower spine, reaching the left arm so far forward that you feel the shoulder blade scapula coming out of the body. Touch your shoulder to your chin. Fingers in line with the eyebrows in the mirror. Kick that right leg back and up so the right shoulder disappears behind you. From the side, 2 shoulders in one line, 2 feet in one line. Kicking and stretching are equal and simultaneous, 50-50. Bring your body down. The harder you kick, you'll balance forever. Kick up one more time at the end. Change. Kick to come out. And left hand comes down last. Good. Heart rate should be elevated here. Second side, left elbow, left hip with the palm facing up. Bring it out to the side and drop the hand down without twisting the wrist. You're picking up your left foot from the inside at the ankle joint. Knees together touching to start. Right arm up. Palm facing forward, all 5 fingers glued together, chin towards your right shoulder, and allow your left shoulder to begin to disappear behind you. Taking a deep inhale, stretch up, try to touch the ceiling, and charge your body forward as you kick your left leg down and back and up. You're kicking down and back and up, all the while lock your standing leg. When you see your toes appear behind the back of the head, that's your cue to bring your body, your chest, your abdomen down, eventually parallel to the floor. Reach the right arm so far forward that you feel your shoulder come out of your body and touch your shoulder to your chin. Fingers in line with the eyebrows in the mirror. Kick that left leg back and up. Left shoulder disappears behind you. From the side, 2 shoulders in one line, 2 feet in one line. Kicking and stretching are equal and opposite, 50-50. The harder you kick, you'll balance forever. Bring your body down more. Kick up one more time at the end. Change. Kick to come out. Right hand comes down last. Very good. Second set. Right elbow, right hip. Palm facing up. Bring it out to the side, drop it down, pick up your foot from the inside at the ankle joint, knees together touching. Left arm, stretch it up, all 5 fingers together. And even now, you are reaching. Good, lock the knee, the left knee. Taking a deep inhale, stretch up, kick and reach. You've got 20, 19, 18, 17. If you fall out, you come back in. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Bring your body down. 9, 8, 7. Reach more. 6, 5, 4. Kick up. 3. Body down. Reach and reach. Good. Change. Kick to come out. Left hand comes down last. Breathing always normal. Left elbow to the left hip, palm face up, bring it out to the side. Pick up your foot from the inside at the ankle joint. Bring your knees together to touch. Right arm, it's stretching up continuously without intermission, without interruption. Lock your right knee. Stretch up on the inhale. Charge the body forward, bring your body down, kick up. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Bring your body down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Kick up. 6, 5, 4. Reach more. 3. Body down for 2. Kick for 1. And change. Kick to come out. Right hand, it comes down last. Look at your eyes if you have the mirror. If you don't, you go inward and pay attention to the breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Coming to the back of your mat in towel. If you're not already there for Tula Dandasana, the standing and balancing stick, let's bring the heart rate up some more. Arms up over the head sideways. Please interlock all 10 fingers. Again, releasing just the index finger, thumbs crossed. Nice tight grip all the way up to the wrist. Don't lose the grip. Arms and head together, chin up, upper body back. Stretch up on the inhale, touch the ceiling, and take a big step forward with your right foot. Point your left toes and bring your body down and your left leg up parallel to the floor like the capital letter T shape from the side. I'm pulling your arms forward. I'm pulling your left leg back behind you. Bring your body down, leg up, leg up, leg up, stomach in, stretch and stretch. Good. Change. Come to the back of the space. Chin up and chest up. Inhale, stretch up. Big step forward with your left foot. Point your right toes. Bring your body down and your right leg up, please. Parallel to the floor like the capital letter T shape. Actively stretch and reach your arms forward. Actively stretch and point your toes. Stretch that right leg back. Lift the leg up, leg up, leg up. Stomach in, stretch forward and stretch back. Change. Come to the back of the space. Feet together. Arms down side. And breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Really, really try there at home. Leg up, leg up, leg up. Your body will come down on its own. Second set. Arms up over the head side. Interlocked grip. Again, I recommend using a non-dominant grip. Opposite hand on top. Make sure those palms are squeezing nice and tight. Arms and head stay together in the posture. Stretch up on the inhale. Big step forward with your right foot. Point your left toes. Bring your body down. Leg up. Body down. Leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Lock your standing leg. 6, 5. Bring your body down. 4, 3. Lift your leg up. 2, 1. And change. Come to the back of the space. Chin up and chest up. Arms and head together. Take in a deep inhale. Stretch up, 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 up. Big step forward with your left foot. Point your right toes. Bring your body down. Leg up. Body down. Leg up. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hold your pose. 5, 4. Body down. 3. Leg up. Stretch and change. Come to the back of the space. Exhale. Arms float down by the side. All right, so if you're doing this at home, you want to make a quarter turn. You're at the back of the mat. Quarter turn to your left, feet together. Rachel's going to move her mat here so that you can see what the postures look like from the side. Coming into our triangle series. Yeah, you stand on the left side of the mat. That's good. So beginning with Dandiyamana Bipaktapada, Paschimottanasana, our standing separate leg, intense stretching. Feet together. Inhale, arms up over the head sideways. Press the palms. And as you exhale, step to the right. Arms down immediately. So this is a big step. 4 feet, that's a rough estimate. But turn your toes in to be pigeon-toed. Unless you have sciatica, then keep those feet parallel, but don't turn the toes out. Lift your chest and chin. Hinge at the hips and stretch your chin forward as you come down with control, already creating length in the entire spine. And when you get all the way down there, go ahead, relax your neck and head completely. This is so nice because it's the first time we're bringing our head below our heart since Padahastasana, and you might really need it here. It feels good. So, reach around. Cup your heels from behind or from the side, standing on all 5 fingers of each hand, thumbs included in the grip. You've got to lock your knees in this posture, folks. Lock the knees, lock the knees. Roll forward to the toes, lift your hips up, and pull and stretch your body down from the lower spine using your bicep strength to pull. First legs feel stretching, then hips, then spine stretching, total back body stretching, coccyx to the neck, coccyx to the heels. Relax your neck and head completely. Shoulders away from the ears. Bend your elbows towards your shins. Eventually they'll wrap behind the calf muscles. Roll forward to the toes. Lift your hips up. Try to touch the hairline to the floor, touching it at the end. Good. Change. Arms outstretched as you come up with a flat back. Right leg steps in, arms up, palms touch. Exhale, arms float down by the side. Very good. Second set. Inhale. Arms up over the head side. Press the palms. Step to the right, boom, arms down, immediately parallel to the floor. And if you're new to this practice, if your forehead touched the floor, take a smaller step and vice versa. Toes in, heels out, chest up, chin up, hinge at the hips and come down. Notice even as you come down that the body weight is forward into the toes. Coming down all the way, all the way, all the way with control. So when you get down there and you say to yourself, well, I can't lock my knees are bent, then don't stand on all 5 fingers of each hand. Place the hands on the floor in front of you and try to straighten out your legs. Eventually, you will lock your knees. But if your legs are straight, you must lock them and reach around and cup your heels from behind or from the side. Yes, the thumb is included in the grip. Why? Because we need our bicep strength to pull. You've got to roll the weight forward to the toes and lock the knees without intermission, without interruption. Suck your stomach in and relax your neck and head completely. Again, shoulders away from the ears. Continuously keep pulling. Don't stop pulling. Roll forward again. Lift your hips up, pull and stretch your body down. Eventually in the future, hairline touches the floor right between the toes. Good. Change. Arms outstretched as you come up again with a flat back. Step the right leg in, arms up, palms touch. And on the exhale, float the arms down. Here we are in the master posture of our standing series, the Trikonasana triangle pose, perfect marriage of the heart and the lungs. Feet together. Inhale, arms up over the head sideways, press the palms, and on the exhale, step to the right. Nice big step, boom, arms come down immediately parallel to the floor. Folks at home, this is a nice big step, like your wingspan in line with your wrists. Hips push forward, upper body leaning back. Turn your right toes to the right to face the front mirror. If there's not a mirror, you just wanted, how many degrees is that? I didn't do well in math. Turn the right toes and bend the right knee. Sit the hips down. Get that right thigh bicep parallel to the floor, spine straight in the center, upper body leaning back. Flip the palms to face the mirror and tilt just your upper body. Bring exactly right elbow to the inside hollow nook of your right knee. Reach the right fingertips down towards or between the big and second toe. No pressure on the fingertips. Push the right knee back with the help of the elbow. Same time, inhale, reach your left arm up to touch the ceiling. Touch your chin to the shoulder. Profile of the face is visible in the mirror. Rotate your left hip down and forward with the left leg locked and the left foot flat. Upper body turn, twist to the left like spine twist at the end. Change. Upper body up, right leg straight, right toes in, left toes out. Now still 2 heels in 1 line. Bend your left knee. Bend your left knee and lower the hips down. Bounce and breathe into it. Our hips are the largest joint in the body, and they can be really tight. So every time you bend the knee, breathe into and feel the sensation. Send the breath there. Spine straight, upper body leaning back. Now flip the palms and tilt just your upper body. Bring exactly right elbow to the inside hollow nook of the right knee. Not your tricep, not your forearm. Touch exactly elbow to knee and reach in the direction of the big and second toe. You may touch, but if you do, no pressure on the fingertips. You push that left knee back behind you with the help of the elbow as you reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Touch your chin to your shoulder. Profile of the face is visible in the mirror. Rotate your right hip down with stomach in. Right leg locked, right foot flat. Upper body turn, twist to the right at the end. Change the upper body first, then left leg straightens, left toes in. Right leg in, arms up, palms touch. Float the arms down, and even still. You are searching for the stillness, the silence, the peace, and the serenity. Second set. Inhale. Arms up over the head side. Press the palms. Step to the right. Big step. Arms down. Boop. Immediately parallel to the floor, and you turn your right toes out. Turn your right toes out. Bend your right knee, and lower the hips down. Get that right thigh bicep parallel to the floor. Very good, Rachel. Spine straight in the center. Flip the palms to face the mirror and tilt just your upper body. Bring exactly right elbow to the inside hollow nook of the right knee. And again, you're reaching down between the big and second toe. Even if you don't touch, reach in that direction. Same time, you reach your left arm up. Continuously stretch up. You're trying to touch the ceiling, opening up the chest and rib cage as you turn and twist your spine to the left. Left hip down and forward, left leg locked, left foot flat. Upper body up. Right leg straight, right toes in, left toes out. Now bend the left knee. Bend the left knee and lower the hips down. And in the second set, we are trying to go deeper. So see if you can get those hips down even more. Spine straight, upper body leaning back. Flip the palms and tilt just your upper body. Touch your elbow to your knee. Touch your elbow to your knee. Push that left knee back behind you. It may even help you get your fingertips to touch between the big and second toe. Suck your stomach in, and you reach the right arm up with chin to shoulder. You're already turning and twisting to the right. Bring that left shoulder forward, left scapula forward. Rotate the right hip down and forward. Right leg locked, right foot flat to the floor. Upper body up. Left leg straight, left toes in, right leg in, arms up, palms press, arms float down by the side. And breathe here. Good. Coming into Dandiyamana Bipaktapada Janu-Sharasana, standing separate leg, forehead to the knee pose. Feet together. Inhale, arms up over the head side. Press your palms and cross your thumbs and step to the right about 3 feet. Palms stay in prayer position. Turn both sets of toes to face the front mirror. 2 heels in one line. If you don't have a mirror, you want to make sure your 2 heels are in the same line, but your back foot is turned out about 45 degrees. Bump the left hip forward, left hip forward, left hip forward. Stretch up first on the inhale, then tuck your chin into your chest, and arms and head together, you slowly and with control round the body down all the way down. Now, when the hands get to the floor, if you need to, you can separate your hands, but you must touch your forehead to your knee. This posture has not started until the forehead is touching your knee. Bend your knee as much as you need to touch your forehead to your knee. It will create a throat choke sensation. Yes, it's difficult to breathe, but you've got to touch your forehead to your knee. Push down with your right heel to bring your right hip back and your left hip forward. Try walking your palms back if they're not already there into a prayer position. Lock your front knee and change. Arms and head together. You slowly uncurl and unwind, stacking the vertebra one by one. Chin lifts up last. Good. Pause and turn 180 degrees in the opposite direction. Still 2 heels in one line, back foot turned out 45 degrees, and you bump your right hip forward, right hip forward, right hip forward. Stretch up. Tuck your chin into your chest, suck your stomach in, exhale, breathing, round the body down with control. The slower you go, the better you do. When the hands get to the floor, touch your forehead to your knee. You can separate the hands if you need to, but make sure they're way out in front of the toes as an extension of your spine. Touch your forehead to your knee, not your nose, not your eyebrows, but your forehead. You know it. You can bend your knee up. Rachel here, she doesn't have to bend her knee, but many of us do, and that is okay. That's when the posture starts. Square your hips, left hip back, right hip forward. Palms come back to a prayer position. Lock the knee. Arms and head together. You slowly unravel. Keep that chin tucked as long as you can. It's the last thing to lift. And then turn to the right. Step the right leg in and float the arms down. Good. Breathe in and out through the nose. Second set, please. Arms up over the head side. Press the palms. Try non-dominant thumb on top. Step to the right about 3 feet. Unless you have long legs, you might need a bigger step. Turn to the right. 2 heels in one line. Back foot 45 degrees. Bump the left hip forward. Bump it forward and keep it there. Stretch up on the inhale. Tuck your chin into your chest and slowly you go down. Arms and head together with control. All the way down, all the way down. Beautiful. Touch your forehead to your knee. Now, in the second set, see if you can walk your hands back closer in towards one another if they're not already in a prayer position. Arms outstretched, you square your hips, suck your stomach in, and maybe today you can bring your forehead even higher on your knee. Lock the knee. Change. Arms head together. Slowly unravel. Use your core strength, your inner thigh strength to come up with control. Very good. And then pause and turn. 180 degrees, opposite direction. Still 2 heels in one line. Right hip forward, right hip forward, right hip forward. Stretch up on the inhale. Tuck your chin into your chest. Suck your stomach in. Exhale, breathing in. You go down with control. Touch your forehead to your knee. And for those of you who come to my class often, just imagine that I am there in your house with you, standing next to you, telling you, get your forehead on your knee. Get it on the knee. Good. Bend your knee as much as you need to. Left hip back, right hip forward. Palms to a prayer position. Lock your front knee. Arms and head together. Slowly unravel. Uncurl and unwind. Chin up last. Good. Pause. Turn to the right. Step the right leg in. Arms float down by the side. Breathing always normal. Good. So go ahead, Rachel. I'm going to let you turn your mat back to forward facing. And we're coming into tree pose, Tadasana, with Padangustasana, the toe stand. So feet together nicely in the middle of the mat. Shift your weight over to your left knee, your left leg, and lock your left knee. Pick up your right foot at the ankle joint. With the help of both hands, bring it high up in towards your waist hip crease. Sole of the foot is facing the ceiling. Now, push your right knee down towards the floor, back towards the back wall, and then in towards your left inner thigh. Square your hips and shoulders. Two shoulders in one line. And then you can bring the right hand to the Namaskar, followed by the left hand, but only if that right foot does not slip. Push the hips forward towards the mirror by way of squeezing the butt. Pull the tummy in and stretch your spine up internally. Natural human traction. Concentrate, meditate, breathe. Change. Release the right leg down. And you can shift your body weight over to the right leg. Pick up the left leg. With the help of both hands, bring it high up in towards your waist hip crease. Sole of the foot is facing the ceiling. Be careful with your knee here, folks. If you have sensitive knees or issues going on, really be careful because this is a hip opening posture. You want to feel it. So you push the knee down and back and in continuously and using the strength of that right bicep to hold the foot up. Square the hips and shoulders, left hand to the Namaskar, followed by the right hand, but again, only if the foot doesn't slip. Squeeze the butt and push your hips forward. Pull the tummy in and continuously stretch up. Feel it in the back of your neck, like there's a string attached to the crown of your head. And change. Release the left foot down. Feet together. All right, folks, we're coming into the toe stand. If you have issues with your knees, just go ahead and skip it. Like if you're really unsure, you can skip it and do a second set of what we just did. Everybody, though, turn your eye gaze 4 to 5 feet in front of you, and now shift your weight over to the left leg if you're coming into the toe stand. Pick up the right foot high up in towards the waist hip, or the center of the thigh, wherever's comfortable if you're coming into toe. One or both hands to the Namaskar. Hinge at the hips. Slowly lower the body down. Over a locked knee, firm belly, flat back. Good. When the hands get to the floor, bend your left knee and lower the hips down. Lower the hips down, stacking your shoulders on top of your hips, balancing only on your fingertips. Continuously push that right knee down so that it's equal in line with the left as you stretch your spine up, continuously lengthening in the spine. If you want, you can bring the left hand to the Namaskar, followed by the right hand, lifting your hips up off the heel and eventually eye gaze forward. Toe standers, come on out. If you're in tree at home, wait for the toe stand. Change. Good. Release that right leg down. Last one. Shift the weight over to the right leg. Please pick up the left foot high up in towards the waist hip crease. Tree. Hold your pose. Toe standers. Look at the floor. Hinge at the hips. One or both hands to the Namaskar, coming all the way down with control. Bend the right knee. Lower the hips down. Lifting up the heel. Stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Imagine that you're balancing books on the top of your head, stretching your spine up towards the ceiling, balancing only on the fingertips. Push your left knee down, equal in line with the right. If you want to bring your hands to the Namaskar, left and then right. Hips eventually lift up off the heel, and then eye gaze comes forward. Toe standers, come on out. We'll all meet at the top in tree. Beautiful. Change. Release that left foot down. You can honor your standing practice if you'd like at home, however you'd like. And then turn around quickly, lie down on your back in Savasana. So we're coming into our 2-minute Savasana. Savasana meaning corpse pose, dead body pose. When you lie down on your back, you want heels touching, toes flopping open, palms facing the ceiling, eyes open, breathing always normal. So pick a point on the ceiling that you can focus on with a softened gaze. Notice when you're breathing, if you're breathing into your chest and rib cage, or if you're breathing in towards your abdomen. And that's the one you want to do in this room, is breathing into the abdomen. So the inhales, belly rise, exhales, belly fall. You soften your gaze down. Notice if you're holding any tension in the hips, maybe the shoulders, maybe the jaw, maybe in your brain. There's a lot going on right now. See if you can even soften it down. A few more nice breaths. Very good. Wind removing pose, Pavana Mukta Asana. Bend your right knee up. Interlace all 10 fingers around your right knee. Pull your right knee out, down, around, and then back in towards your armpit, avoiding the rib cage completely. Keep your head and your neck flat down. Tuck your chin into your chest and look down the center line of your body, continuously looking down towards the center line of the body. If your left calf muscle is not touching the floor, then flex your toes back towards your face at the ankle joint. Dig and hug both elbows in towards the body as you bring your left shoulder down and your left elbow down. Every time you exhale, you're pulling your knee in more. You want to feel a compression, pinching-like sensation in the right hip. Send the exhale there. You're massaging the ascending colon, stimulation of it. Tuck your chin, pull and pull. Change, release the right leg down. Bend the left knee up, hug it in. Interlace all 10 fingers around your left knee. Pull it out, down, around, and of course back in towards your armpit, avoiding your rib cage completely. Tuck your chin into your chest. Look down the center line of your body continuously. If the right calf muscle is not touching the floor, then you flex those right toes back towards the face at the ankle joint. Bring both elbows into the body. Bring the right shoulder down, the right elbow down. 2 shoulders square, 2 hips square. Continuously keep pulling. Feel that sensation. Exhale, see if you can pull even deeper. Change. Release the left leg down. Both knees at the same time. Bring them into your chest. Reach around and grab for opposite elbow. So wrap your forearms around your knees and grab for opposite elbow. If you cannot get opposite elbow, get as close as you can. We want a nice, tight, compact body from the side. Relax your feet. Relax your head, neck down, and look down the center line of your body. A little diamond shape between your knees and forearms. You continuously look down as you pull and push your lower back down. Breathing always normal. Eventually in the future, as the spine health increases, your whole spine will be flat on the floor. Exhale, pull deeper, pull and pull and pull. Change and release the legs. 2 legs long, Savasana. We have about 20 seconds or thereabouts in between postures. This is our opportunity to receive the benefits that we just got and to prepare for our next posture. These Savasanas give us energy. Second set, bend your right knee up. Interlace all 10 fingers around your knee, maybe using a non-dominant grip, opposite hand on top. Pull it out, down, around, and then back in towards your armpit, avoiding the rib cage completely. Tuck your chin into your chest. Look down the center line of your body. Bring your elbows into the body, elbows in and down, and continuously pull your knee in. You want to feel the compression in the hip joint as we cut off blood flow temporarily to that major joint so that when we release, we flush it out with fresh oxygenated blood. Pull deeper, pull and pull. Change, release the right leg down. Bend the left knee up, hug it in, interlaced grip. Again, non-dominant grip. Really try to be conscious of those habits, even in the hands. Those teeny tiny muscles have a trickle-down effect on the rest of the body. Tuck your chin. Nice tight white knuckle grip, elbows hugging into the body, right shoulder down, right elbow down. Continuously pull. Every time you exhale, you should find a little bit more space to pull that knee in. Feel the compression, pull and pull. Change, left leg down. Use your core strength to bring 2 knees in. Wrap your forearms around your knees. Try again here, non-dominant forearm on top. You should feel a different stretch in your hips, and that is important. That is evidence right there of why the non-dominant grip is so important. Relax your feet, push your lower back down, tuck your chin continuously. Try to get your neck down to the floor. Yes, it will happen. Don't get frustrated there at home. Keep working with consistency. Pull more deeper, pull and pull. Change and release. 2 legs long. Savasana, heels touching, toes flopping open, palms facing the ceiling, eyes open and breathing, always normal. So we're coming into our first sit-up. If you have something acute going on or issue with your spine, you can skip it by rolling over onto your tummy. But if laziness is your reason, no, no, no. I'm in the room with you. I'm in your head. Bring your arms up over your head and hook your thumbs. Flex your toes back towards your face, feet together. Take in a deep inhale, arms and head together. Sit up, dive for the toes. Double exhale, double bounce. Grab your 2 big toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, come to lying on your belly for Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. We're coming into the spine strengthening series, 4 postures in the spine strengthening, beginning with lower back strengthening. Again, here we are, Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. So feet together, toes, heels touch, palms underneath your shoulders. Fingers are in line with the tops of your shoulders and the pinkies in line with the deltoids, chin forward. Lock your knees, they'll come up off the floor. Feet stay down. Empty the lungs completely, and on the inhale, look up towards the ceiling and peel your upper body up off the floor using only your lower back strength. There is very little weight in the hands. Look up towards the ceiling and dig your elbows into your waist, dropping the shoulders down. Trapezius muscle visible. If there's a mirror, even if there's not a mirror, it's visible. Lock the knees, look up, lift up, come up, go up. Lower down with control. Touch your chin. Look to the right. Bring your left ear to the floor. Palms back by the sides. They face up. Very nice. Second set. Chin forward. Palms under shoulders. Pinkies in line with deltoids. All 5 fingers glued together. There's no cupping of the palms. The wrists are not turning in or out. Shoulders down. Legs locked. Empty lungs first. Inhale, breathing. Look up. Peel up. Now, if you're new to this posture, you should be able to lift your hands up off the floor. This is not a push-up. There is very little weight in the hands, maybe 5, maybe 10%. Now, you dig your elbows in towards your waist, and automatically the shoulders will drop down. Trapezius muscle visible. Lock the legs, look up, lift up, come up, go up, and lower down with control, touching your chin to the floor, then look to the left. Right ear to the floor. And it's very important coming out of these spine strengthening postures that you touch your chin or you touch your face to the floor before turning your head. Really being mindful of every moment, including the entrances and the exits. We move with intention. We move with integrity. Salabhasana, the locust pose. Turn your palms to face the floor. And with straight arms, slide your arms underneath your body with the palms facing down. What, you say? What? Get my elbows underneath the body with the palms facing down? Yes, that's absolutely right. You might feel some pain sensation in the elbows. I promise they won't break. Chin forward. Relax your left leg completely. Point your right toes. Stretch the right leg back. And lift your right leg up 45 degrees, half of 90. Sole of the foot is facing the ceiling. The hip and arm stay connected. Stretch your right leg back. Lift it higher at the end. And then lower your right leg down. Relax your right leg completely. Don't use it. Point your left toes. Stretch the left leg back. And lift the left leg up, please. 45 degrees, half of 90. The sole of the foot is facing the ceiling. The hip and arm stay connected. Stretch it back more, lift it higher at the end, and lower the left leg down. Slide your arms even closer underneath your body, and if you can, palms closer to the knees. Bring your mouth down to the floor to protect your mat, to protect your neck. Empty the lungs, feet together, and on the inhale, lift both legs up, lift both knees up. Keep your legs together, knees together, feet together. Push your palms down, breathe. Push your shoulders down, push your palms down. Legs up, legs up, legs up, and slowly lower down with control. Release the arms, palms face up, look to the right, left ear to the floor. Not only are we realigning the bone construction of the body, but we're cutting off blood flow to some joints here, to some areas in the body, and you will feel a tingling, almost sometimes achy sensation in the elbows and the wrists. If that's what you're feeling, you did it right. Sending fresh oxygenated blood to those areas of compression, flushing out scar tissue, lactic acid, calcium deposits, uric acid, impurities, things like that. So good for the body. Sometimes it's going to hurt. Chin forward, second set. Slide the arms underneath the body with the palms facing down, and no, there's no cheating. Now, if you absolutely can't get those elbows underneath the body, you can bring them out to the side very slightly with palms facing down, straight and fully engaged. Chin forward, relax left leg, point right toes, stretch it back, and lift the right leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, lift up, 6, 5, lock the knee, 4, 3, lift up for 2 and hold for 1, change, lower the right leg down. Very good. Relax the right leg completely, don't use it. Point your left toes, stretch the left leg back, and lift the left leg up. 10, 9, 8, you got to breathe. 7, 6, small sips of air. 4, 3, lift up for 2, lift up for 1, change, lower down with control. Mouth comes down to the towel. Slide your arms closer underneath you. Empty the lungs completely. On the inhale, both legs lift up. 10, 9, 8. Try to keep knees together. 6, 5. Good. 4, 3. Legs up for 2 and change. Lower down. Good. Release the arms, palms face up. Look to the left, right ear to the floor. Heart rate definitely is going to go up here. You have to focus on slowing down the breathing. No mouth breathing. Purna Salabhasana, full locust pose. Bring your arms out to the sides like airplane wings with the palms facing down, all 5 fingers glued together, feet together, knees together, thighs together, like a cobra's tail. Don't open it. Chin forward. Empty the lungs completely. On the inhale, look up towards the ceiling and lift everything up off the floor like a 747 taking off. Looking up towards the ceiling. Why? Because the body follows the eyes. Lift your chin up, lift your chest up, lift your arms up, lift your gaze up. Toes, thighs, knees up. Look up, everybody lift up, come up, go up, more up. And change lower down with control. Chin touches, look to the right, left ear to the floor, palms back by the sides. They face up. When we come into our Purna Salabhasana, we use our 80-20 breathing. So you start the posture with full lungs, but during the posture, small sips of air, about 20% that you're just skimming off the top. No deep belly breathing in a belly down posture. Second set, chin forward, arms out to the sides like airplane wings. All 5 fingers together, and the arms are engaged. Triceps, biceps, my forearms, everything engaged, legs locked. Knees together, empty the lungs. Inhale, breathing, look up, lift up, look up, lift up. 10, 9, legs up. 8, 7, eyes up. 6, 5, chin up. 4, 3, lift your chest up, arms up, look up, come up, go up. Change, lower down with control. Good. Look to the left, right ear to the floor. Bow pose. Last spine strengthening posture. Belly down posture. Chin forward, bend your knees and reach around. Capture your feet right below the toes. All 5 finger grip, thumbs included in the grip, thumbs with the index finger. Wrists are straight. Knees, if you want to start them totally touching, that's fine, or otherwise separated, hips width, chin forward. Empty the lungs, and on the inhale, look up towards the ceiling and kick back, kick up, kick back and kick up, kick back and kick up, kick, 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 kick as hard as you can. Roll forward to the soft part of the belly. When you feel your lowest ribs touching, you glue them down. Look up towards the ceiling. Body follows the eyes, kick back and up. Knees together, wrists straight, look up, kick up, kick and kick and kick. Change. Beautiful, Rachel. Lower down with control. Now you may be looking at Rachel and saying, oh my God, I could never do that. She makes it look so easy. She's so beautiful. Well, let me tell you something. Everybody can have a fantastic yoga practice. It's not about how it looks. All right? We're all in different phases in our journey. As long as we're doing the postures in the correct alignment, in the right way, you are getting all of the benefits. Let's do a second set. Bend your knees, reach around. Capture the feet right below the toes. Thumbs with the grip, wrists are straight. Do your best to get those wrists straight. I know that's a tough one. Knees together, chin forward. Empty the lungs. On the inhale, look up, kick up, look up, kick up. Breathing always normal. You've got to roll forward. You're kicking back and kicking up at the exact same time without rocking back and forth. So glue your ribs down, drop your head back, knees together more, kick back, kick up, kick and kick and kick, and lower down. Look to the left, right ear to the floor. Very good. All right, so go ahead, push up and away from the floor. Come to the top of the space for Supta Vajrasana, fixed firm pose. So start at the top of the space with knees together. Separate your feet and lower your hips down in between your heels. There is no light, no space, no air in between your hips and heels. Very important. And also that the toes are directly behind the heels. Now, if your knees and ankles hurt, you can separate your knees as wide as you'd like. Don't change the feet. If your bottom is comfortably touching the floor, you can bring the right hand to the right foot, left hand to the left foot. Right elbow down, left elbow down, top of the head, top of the head touches, then the back of the head, then you reach up if you're able to grab for opposite elbow. But it's in that order. So if you have to stop at one of those points, don't go any further. Now the knees need to be fixed and firm on the floor. If your knees are coming up off the floor, you need to separate the knees. No pain in the knees. Lift your chest and rib cage up towards the ceiling, creating a perfect human bridge. Eventually in the future, you can bring the knees back together and they'll touch. Hand by hand, elbow by elbow, you slowly come back up the same way that you went down. Be careful coming out. Turn around, lie down on your back. Quickly lie down in your Savasana. Head to the, uh, in the room, we would say head to the mirror, feet to the back wall. But whatever your setup is, it's the opposite. Your head is away from your reflection. Your feet are away from your reflection, excuse me. Coming into a sit-up, arms up over the head, hook the thumbs, feet together, flex your feet. Taking a deep inhale, hold the breath as you sit up. Arms, head together, dive for the toes, double exhale, double bounce. Turn around, second set of Supta Vajrasana, the fixed firm pose. Good, knees together at the top, separate your feet and sit your hips down. Go ahead, Rachel. Go ahead and just do the pose. So folks, if you have questions about some of these postures, because we don't have the benefit of the studio, the community in live real time to talk about such things, you can do it on our Facebook page. We want this to be an interactive experience. We love our community. Tell us how your practice is going. How many times a week are you practicing? Show us your little setup. What's going on? We want to hear how is this affecting your daily life that you have to be your own personal motivator. Keep us in the loop. Change. Be careful coming out. Turn around quickly. Blood flow, circulation, rushing back into the knees, the ankles. So good for the knees and ankles. Arms up over your head, hook your thumbs, flex your toes back. Arms, head together, sit up, dive for the toes. Exhale, double bounce. Turn around. Back of the mat and towel, kneeling in Vajrasana, with knees and feet together, toes and heels together, hips on heels. Spine straight. Arms up over the head sideways, press the palms, cross the thumbs, stretch up on the inhale, hinge at the hips, and come down. Firm belly, flat back. Touch the forehead to the floor first if you can. Eventually, that will happen. Knife edge of the pinkies to the floor second. That's what we're working towards. So when you get all the way down there, only the knife edge of the pinkies touching the floor. You're stretching the arms so far forward that you can feel the shoulder blade scapula coming out of the body. Forehead to the floor. Eventually, the nose will touch the floor. As you push your pinkies down, every exhale, you push your hips down onto your heels. Every inhale, you stretch the arms forward. Every exhale, lowering the hips down. Eventually, the hips will touch the heels. Chin forward, squeeze the knees together, suck the stomach in. Arms and head together. Inhale, come all the way back up. Try to keep a flat back, no rounding. Chin up, arms down. Turn around, lie down on your back. 3, 2, 1. You are in Savasana. Arms up, hook thumbs, flex toes, inhales, arms head together, sit up, dive for the toes, shh, shh, double exhale, double bounce. Turn around, second set, Ardha Karmasana, our active recovery posture. Knees, feet together, hips on heels, and this is not a child's pose, my friends. Inhale, arms up, press palms, cross thumbs, try non-dominant thumb on top with chin up. Tummy in, core engaged, hinge at the hips, and come down with a flat spine. So think ribs in, belly in, go down with control. Pinkies touch, forehead touch, stretching the arms forward. Feel the triceps, feel the biceps, engaging the muscles of the arms. You continuously stretch the arms forward, pushing the pinkies only, not the wrists, just the pinkies touching the floor. Every exhale, lower your hips down onto your heels, stretching the spine in opposite direction and bringing the head below the heart. Squeeze the knees together, suck the stomach in, arms and head together, come back up. Nice flat back. Arms float down by the side. Turn around. Lie down on your back. Savasana. Arms up, hook thumbs, flex toes, inhale, arms head together, sit up, dive for the toes, double exhale, double bounce. Woohoo, we're here, coming into our master pose of the entire series, Ustrasana, camel pose. So come to the top of your space and standing on your knees, separate your knees, hips width distance about 6 inches, feet invisible behind the knees. Hands palms to the lower back to protect your lower back. You squeeze your elbows together, drop your head back, eyes open, mouth closed, push your hips forward and bend your total spine, backward bending, upper, middle, lower back, back bending. If you see the wall, if you see the floor behind you and you want to grab for your heels, you can do so. Grabbing the heels, a full palm grip with the thumbs on the outside and the fingers on the inside. But you got to squeeze the butt and push the hips forward towards the mirror. Lift your chest up, drop your head back more. And change. Hands palms to the lower back. Come back up. Release hips to heels. Turn around, lie down on your back. Very, very normal, common, and expected to feel nauseous sometimes after this posture. Dizzy, lightheaded, good for you. Pretty much anything is fair game. You might feel elated. I hope you feel lighter. Arms up, hook thumbs, flex toes, inhale, arms head together, sit up, dive for the toes. Second set of camel. Now, if you have tight hips and you want to separate your knees a little bit wider this time, 8 to 10 inches, but do keep your feet at 6 inches apart like a tripod. Hands palms to the lower back to protect your lower back. Squeeze the elbows together, drop your head back, eyes open, mouth closed. Push the hips forward towards the mirror and bend your total spine, backward bending. Now, if you cannot grab your heels, that's okay. You are still getting the maximum benefits of the posture. Make sure that your hips, that you're not leaning back, that your hips are stacked directly over the knees by way of squeezing your butt to push the hips forward. We don't want the hips, though, to come out past the knees. We want that proper alignment. Lift your chest up using your upper back strength. Hips up, hips forward, chest up, chest up, chest up. Good. Change. Come on out. Hips to heels, turn around, lie down on your back. Arms up over your head, hook your thumbs, flex your toes, arms head together, sit up, dive for the toes. Rabbit, Sasangasana. Come to the back of your space, kneeling in Vajrasana. Now, this is your first time doing this yoga. Why don't you skip the first set? Go ahead and watch Rachel demonstrate because you don't want to be turning your head to the right or to the left in this posture. So you're wrapping your towel over your heels, grabbing your heels with the thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Tuck your chin into your chest, suck your stomach in, exhale breathing, round your body forward, round it down. Touch the forehead to the knees, top of the head to the floor second. Lift your hips up until your arms lock. Now if the knees and forehead separate, you can walk your knees in more and more. They may or may not completely touch, but try to get as close as you can and continuously lift your hips up. Pull on your heels. Squeeze your heels together and lift your hips up. Suck your stomach in and lift your hips up. Shoulders away from the ears. Hips up, hips up, hips up. And change. Lower your hips down. Slowly uncurl and unwind. The chin lifts up last. Very good. Turn around. Lie down on your back in Savasana. Good. Let's do a sit-up. Arms up, hook thumbs, flex toes. Inhale, sit up. Arms head together. Dive for the toes. Good. All right, second set, back of the space, kneeling in Vajrasana. Wrap the towel over your feet. You want to have a nice grip. Only time we are allowed to use a prop in this room. Tuck chin, Stomach in, exhale, round down. Forehead, knees, top of head to floor, hips up, hips up, hips up until the arms straighten. I here always re-grip because I want to make sure I'm getting maximum benefit. So if you need to, that's fine. Squeeze your heels together as you lift your hips up. Pull your upper, middle, and lower tummy in. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift your hips up. Hips up, hips up, hips up, and change. Slowly uncurl, chin lifts up last. Turn around, lie down, please. Savasana. We're in the home stretch. Finish strong. Please do a sit-up. Arms and head together. Dive for the toes. Sit up. Very good. All right, turn around, facing front with the right leg out cornerwise, left sole of foot to the right inner thigh for the Janushirasana, forehead to the knee. Arms up over the head sideways, interlock your fingers, turn and twist to the right, exhale, breathing, round forward and down. Get the all 10 finger interlaced grip right below the toes and touch your forehead to your knee. Now, you can bend your knee as much as you need to and keep the grip because that's the posture, forehead to knee. Push the knee down with the help of the forehead. Push the heel forward and flex the toes back towards the face at the ankle joint. Look at your stomach and suck it in. Rotate your left shoulder down, your left elbow down. Roll into the left, roll in, and change. Come on up. Bring the left leg out and the right leg in. Left leg out cornerwise, right sole of foot to the left inner thigh. Do your best. Arms up over the head side. Interlock all 10 fingers. Turn twist to the left. Round forward and down. All 10 finger interlaced grip right below the toes. Thumbs included in the grip and forehead to the knee. You can bend your knee. You can bend your knee as much as you need to touch your forehead to your knee and to get the grip. You push the knee down with the help of the forehead. You push the heel forward towards the mirror as you flex the toes back towards the face at the ankle joint. Yes, look at your stomach and suck it in. Rotate the right shoulder down, the right elbow down. Roll into the right. Roll in, roll in. Change. Come on up. 2 legs long in front of you. Lie down quickly, realigning the spine, and dive for the toes. Dive for the toes. Double exhale, double bounce, and grab your 2 big toes with your 2-piece and love fingers and walk your hips back several times. Right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left. You can also pull the flesh out from under your sitting bones if you'd like. Fanning all 10 toes back towards your face. If your knees are locked, if you can lock your knees, you must. So you start by inhaling, stretching the heart up, and then exhale, bend your elbows, and bring your stomach to your thighs and your chest to your knees. Pull and stretch your body down from the lower spine. Keep your eye gaze forward as long as you can. You're trying to touch the forehead to the toes. Maybe they'll touch the thumbs today if you want to stick your thumbs out. Every inhale, you lengthen. Every exhale, pull and stretch your body down. Pull and pull and pull. Good. Change. Come on up. Turn around. Lie down. Savasana. Arms up, hook thumbs, flex toes, inhale, sit up. Arms head together, dive for the toes. Double exhale, double bounce. Second set. Janushirasana with Paschimottanasana, forehead to knee with final stretching. Right leg out, left leg in, arms up. Interlace, turn, twist to the right. Round the body down, touch your forehead to your knee. Bend your knee if you need to at home. You can bend your right knee up as much as you need to. If at home your leg is fully engaged and you can lock your knee, then lift your heel up off the floor and bend the elbows down to hug the calf muscle. Look at your stomach, suck it in. Bring that left shoulder down, left elbow down. See at the end if you can bring your forehead even higher on your knee. Change. Come on up. Left leg out, right leg in. Arms up. Interlace, turn, twist. Round the body forward, round it down, and get that grip. All 10 fingers interlaced right below the toes. Pushing the heel forward towards the mirror, pulling the toes back towards the face. And again, if your leg is locked, maybe you can lift your heel up off the floor. Push the heel forward, pull the toes back towards the face. Look at your stomach, suck it in. Right shoulder down, right elbow down, forehead higher on the knee at the very end. And change, come up. 2 legs long. Lie down, dive for the toes. Double exhale. Grab 2 big toes. Walk the hips back. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Stretch up on the inhale. Exhale, bring stomach, thighs, chest, knees. So if you're bringing your stomach to your thighs and your chest to your knees, you may need to bend your knees. Very similar to Padahastasana, you pull and stretch your body down from the lower spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Every inhale, yes, you lengthen. Every exhale, pull and stretch your body down, eventually touching your forehead to your toes. Change. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm not touching my forehead to my toes. Well, believe it or not, it can happen. We just got to keep trying. Well, I can't make any promises, but we're always trying to find more space. Arms up, hook thumbs, flex toes. Sit up, dive for the toes. Final spinal twisting. Now in the studio, we make a quarter turn to our right, facing left side mirrors, but you want to bend your left knee and pick up your right ankle, bring it over your left knee. Make sure there are no feet under your butt. That means your left foot. 2 sitting bones planted firmly with the right palm behind you and your wrist touching your spine. Left arm, stretch it up, reach up, turn and twist to the right and try to cup your left knee. If you can't grab the knee, grab your mat, grab your towel, grab something for the leverage to twist. Make sure that left knee is pushing down, that right hip is down. You push down with the right hand to stretch your spine up and turn and twist. Now, if you want to bind by wrapping your right hand behind your lower back, you can, grabbing for left inner thigh, but only if the spine doesn't collapse. You inhale, stretch up, and on the exhale, suck your stomach in, turn and twist, turn and twist, turn and twist. Good. Switch sides. Right knee forward, left ankle over it. Again, no feet under the butt. Left palm behind you with the wrist at your spine. Stretch the right arm up, reach up, turn and twist to the left, and now cupping your right knee. Push down with your left hand to stretch your spine up. And as you exhale, turn and twist your chin over your left shoulder. Every exhale, pull your stomach in more. Again, you can bind if the spine does not collapse, but you may need your kickstand. Stretch up on the inhale, exhale, stomach in, turn and twist, turn and twist, turn and twist. Good. And untwist. Turn around, lie down on your back, Savasana. Arms up, hook thumbs, flex toes, inhale. Last sit up, make it a good one. Dive for the toes. Turn around for our Kapalbhati breathing exercise, which means blowing in firm pose, also known as skull cleansing, skull shining breath. So we're sitting in Vidrasana. If you have issues with your knees, you can sit crisscross with your hands by your hips to keep your spine nice and straight. Arms are locked, palms on the knees, belly relaxed. We're going to do 2 sets of forceful blowing exhales through the mouth. Every time you exhale, you pull the belly in and up. The inhale will happen automatically. Sit up nice and tall, concentrate, meditate, and begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Blow, 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 blow. Belly in, belly in, belly up, belly up. Get it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. If you need to lick your lips, swallow a couple of times. Second set, a little bit faster, and yes, a little bit stronger. Sit up nice and tall. Empty the lungs to start. Concentrate, meditate, and speed it up. Stronger. Louder. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good, everybody. That concludes our 90-minute Bikram yoga class. Great work showing up to your mat. We are so grateful that you decided to join us today. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.